The Commanders have just robbed the NFL. Happy days are ahead for Commanders fans because wide receiver 1 Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry, has re-signed with the Commanders heading into the regular season. I'm your host, Azael Mejia, with Commanders Digest, reporting everything all Washington Commanders offseason, regular season, anything in between. So if you want to be caught up to date, everything Commanders, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I told you guys we were going to have the notifications on. We woke up to great news, and it makes sense that this news broke the day after Sunday, the Lord's Day, because Commanders fans, the prayers have been answered. Scary Terry has re-signed with Commanders, 3-year contract. I got the numbers, I got the stats, I got the quotes. Believe it or not, I've done the research for you. We're going to be breaking it down in this video. But before we do that, if you're a new watcher, new viewer to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we're just 1 week away from the season starting, when we're officially official, when the games are going to matter. To be more specific, like the ocean, we're 1 week and 6 days away, but 1 week essentially from the games mattering, where these 0-3 preseason games, put them to the side. Scary Terry wasn't playing those games. Now the regular season, Scary Terry will play. He will be in uniform. Like I said, if you're a new viewer, new watcher, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Now, if you're a returning viewer, make sure you are subscribed, because 87.5 of y'all who are watching the videos are not subscribed. That's crazy, because for the free skis, and it doesn't charge you nothing. And we got the new, look, we got the new button right here. Look, boop. Yes, Digest Media is hiring. If you ever had the desire to join this ever-growing world of sports media, whether it be a content creator, sports writer, a storyteller, Digest Media is hiring. The application link will be in the description. If you haven't heard of Digest Media before, Google them, and if they haven't popped up on your explore page within YouTube, they do have channels reaching all across all four major sports league in North America. This includes NHL, MLB, NBA, NFL. So if you ever had the desire to be within this ever-growing world of sports media, the link will be in the description. I'm a real-life testimony of Digest Media, because they took a chance on me. They gave me my first ever shot when I was just a young buck. And by young buck, I definitely don't mean a couple months ago, but you know what I mean. So if you ever want to join, this link is in the description. But back to the video. Yes, Scary Terry has resigned with the Commanders. I always try to dress semi-professional in the home office, but we had to bring out, yeah, we twinning right here, the shirt. But yeah, Scary Terry has resigned. We got the quotes right here to break it down for you. First, from Adam Schefter on X, saying this: Washington and wide receiver Terry McLaurin reached agreement today on a 3-year contract extension that will end his hold-in and get him a uniform for the regular season opener versus the Giants. W quote by Adam Schefter. And we were talking about it throughout the whole summer, McLaurin, that 3-year was going to be the benchmark we were looking at, because he is, I don't want to say the number, but he turns 30 in September, so it was a little iffy right there, but 3 years were going to be the benchmark, which we were right on. And it's great to see he will be ready versus the Giants. Whatever you want to say about the Giants the last couple years, I do believe, I should know this, but I do believe the Commanders beat them both times last season. But the Giants are not to be taken lightly. They do have Malik Neighbors right there, bonafide stud, and they just got Russell Wilson, and he played great in the preseason, so you never want to count them out. This is a division game, so you want to take it all serious. You want to get as serious as possible, and definitely have Scary Terry out there, so it's great to see. Now we have also Jordan Schwartz, who breaks down the numbers in more detail, saying this: the Commanders and All-Pro wide receiver Terry McLaurin have agreed to a 3-year extension worth over $96 million. Multiple sources tell me the deal is done, and Scary Terry gets his well-deserved payday, while Jayden Daniels gets his star receiver bag in his arsenal. W quote by Jordan, W reading by me. And like I said, it breaks it more into details. Over $96 million, and I definitely didn't take out my calculator app, but that's about $32 million per year, which we knew that's within the top 10 within wide receiver. We knew Scary Terry wasn't going to break the bank, but he also deserved to get paid due to some stats he had. How he played last season, getting that Pro Bowl, All-Pro nomination, him being number 2 in touchdowns. And I got some stats right here from Pro Football Focus. Gonna throw some quick numbers at you guys. He was number 1 in contested catches. He was number 1 in touchdowns versus single coverage. He was number 1 in rating when targeting. His rating was 135.3. So we like to say quotes on this channel: men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So he was a number. Look, when you look into the details, how we do right here on the channel, the nitty gritty is not all about just yards, catches, touchdown. You gotta get into details. That's what we do here. But it's also great what the quote said. Scary Terry gets paid, and Jayden Daniels gets his weapon, gets his #1 receiver back. And we talked about it was going to be criminal if you separate these guys after 1 year together. Look how great they played after last season, and you didn't want to just leave it at that, leave it on a cliffhanger. They will get another shot of going all the way. Look how the NFC Championship, I'm just going to leave it at that. They went to the NFC Championship together. There's no doubt Jayden Daniels is the reason why Terry McLaurin did so great, but it's also Terry McLaurin the reason why Jayden Daniels is all meshes well together, and it's great to see. After being within this league for so long, Scary Terry dealing with so much drama. We talked about the old regime. We talked about the COVID years, the carousel quarterback. I think Scary Terry has played with 13 different quarterbacks, and for him to still have consistent 1,000 yards each season, it's just crazy to me. He deserved to get paid, and we love to see it. What will be the Commanders' record now that Scary Terry is officially back within Washington? He will be trading. What does it look like now? Like I said, people have #1. I'm not saying it, but if you Google it, you're going to find it. People are saying #1. How would this team look like with Jayden Daniels, Scary Terry, Deebo Samuels, Austin Eckler, Jacory Krosky-Merritt, have guys on the offensive line like Josh Conley Jr., Laremy Tunsil. You guys let me know in the comments what the record looks like, but it's just great to see that they get to go another round. They get to go another year, have another shot at greatness. What do the numbers look like? I know people were on the fence of Scary Terry. This is taking too long. He might as well just trade him. He's doing too much, but he did what he had to do. He deserves to get paid for what he did last season. He deserved to have the fruits of his labor, which is great to see. You get to see the running back for the next 3 years. The window is there. The next 3 years is there for the Commanders to go all the way. I'm not going to say nothing, but to repeat their success again. They had no expectations heading into last season. Now there's some big expectations of what this team can do, because they showed what they could do last season, how great they played. Now how great are they going to be looking heading into the regular season? It's just great to see Scary Terry get paid. 3 years, 30. What is, like I said, comment down below your thoughts on this. Does he deserve that money? Should they have traded him? You guys let me know in the comments. I told you guys we were going to break. Once his news was covered, once his news breaks, we were going to cover it right here on the channel. If anything else breaks within the Commanders, this is looking like a good week. This is looking like a good week for Commanders fans. Jacory looking great. Scary Terry resigning. It's looking a great week for Commanders fans within this 7-day span. Like I said, if anything breaks within the Commanders atmosphere, you know it'll be covered right here on the channel. I'm Azael Mejia with Commander Digest, and I'll see you in the next video.